As you can see there on the bottom of your screen, breaking news out of KZN. One person has been killed and 3 wounded in a shooting in a house in Durban North. Earlier, paramedics who were at the scene said 4 people were wounded in the incident. The wounded were stabilised at the scene and taken to hospital. SABC News reporter Paulse says emergency workers and the police are still at the scene. So let's get some details now and understand exactly what happened here. Jade, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. What else do we know?
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Bongiwe, and to the viewers. What we do know is that the deceased is a female Asian, and she was declared dead at this particular house. 3 people, I'm just going to step out of shot, have been rushed to hospital. As you can see on your screens, forensic pathologists are still trying to comb this area as well as police to try and make sense of it all. What we know as the media is that after 3 o'clock, paramedics were called to this particular house here in Durban North, in the leafy suburb of Durban, that there has been a gunshot wounds. We were also told by several neighbors that the shooter is at large, Bongiwe. But to bring this all into context for us, I am joined by police spokesperson Robert Nechunda. Thank you so much for joining us, Robert. Mr. Nechunda, if you can just talk to us about what the preliminary investigation has brought. We do know that there's still 1 man missing. He's at large, presumably the shooter.
Yes, we have launched a manhunt to hunt down a suspect who allegedly shot at 4 females and 1 man. What we are told is that 4 ladies stay in this rented house, and there is a male friend who comes and visit them. Most of the times, and today was one of those days that he came to visit. And from what we are told is that the ladies requested to be taken to the shops, and the moment they went to the car, there was a suspect who was in one of the rooms inside the house, came out with a gun and fired shots at them, injuring the 3 critically. And unfortunately, one of them, the ladies lost her life. We do not know as yet what could have been the motive, but from how it looks from the police point of view, it looks like there's been some shenanigans going on in the house. We're still trying to find out if it is drugs related or it has to do with prostitution, because it is from how it looks like something was happening in the house. But we believe that the surviving victim, the guy who went in there, will shed more light as to what really happens in the house and what could have led to this shooting.
Colonel Nechunda, there is a gentleman here that police have been speaking to. Was he inside the house at the time of the shooting? Can you give us more information?
Yes, he's the one who was supposed to take the ladies to the shops. He is the male friend who comes and visits every now and then. And they were all inside the car when the suspect emerged from the house and started shooting at them. Yes, for sure. One of the ladies was outside the car. That's why she got a fatal gunshot wound. It's still sketchy for now to speculate as to what really could have led to the shooting, because from a naked eye, they don't look very sober. Could be high of something, but it's not for the police to speculate. We have to investigate. They are now in the hospital. Those who survived, we believe that maybe the test there will tell us what could have been in the system, if there was any. And when we catch the suspect, we believe that we will come to the bottom of this matter as to what led to the shooting. The suspect was inside the house. There is what looked like his room inside the house. His vehicle was parked outside. The keys were found in that room that we believe is his. So from his room to shooting people who were inside the room, the house with him, we don't know. Maybe it has to do with the guy who came to collect them or something else. But we believe that once we catch the suspect, we'll get more information, and the surviving male companion will shed more light.
We do know that the man on the run, the shooter, is Asian, as well as the gentleman that you speak of, the survivor. The other 3 that were injured, have you got any information about them?
All people were inside the house were foreign nationals of Asian origin. So it's it's foreign nationals on their own. So we do not know what's the beef about, but they are all Asian. He's saying the ladies were his friends, so we don't know.
I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Colonel Robert Nechunda and Bongiwe. As you can see on your screens right now, police are still trying to make sense of the shooting here in Durban North. Forensic pathologists also speaking to the surviving Asian national here, just to try and get some more clarity on what exactly transpired here. As you heard Colonel Nechunda saying, they are going to be investigating this particular house. What we do know is that those occupants of the house were coming out in a car when one of the individuals, the alleged shooter, came out of a room and opened fire on them. Bongiwe, it's back to you in studio.
All right, Jade, let's leave it there with you. And of course, we'll continue to touch base with you as soon as you have more information to update. That's my colleague there, Jade Paulse, who was joining us from that scene of the shooting there in a house in Durban North. We'll bring you more details on that as soon as they become available.